French Polynesia is a country that is made up of 118 islands. Each one of these islands brings something unique to the table and enhances an individual's experience during their stay. All of these islands belong to France. French Polynesia is located in the middle of the South Pacific Ocean. Although there are more than 118 islands, French Polynesia only takes up 4,000 kilometers of their land. This 4,000 kilometers radius is filled with volcanic views, year-round warm weather, beautiful beaches, and happy locals. Speaking of the locals, French Polynesia has a population just over 285,000. This includes classifications of Polynesian, European, and Chinese. Surprisingly, the majority of these locals are under the age of 20. Tahitian and English are the two languages that are on the islands, which makes visiting here that much more enjoyable because you're able to communicate with the locals and learn something new. The locals enjoy their hospitality and will do all that they can to make you feel right at home during your stay. During your stay, things to do whenever you are here is to go snorkeling. You can taste the delicious French Polynesian cuisine, relax on the beach bungalows, explore island waterfalls, discover the heritage and culture, experience guided tours, which they have tons of, and explore the religious shrines. The islands, since there are so many, you are able to island hop, but I would recommend getting on an ATV or a bicycle or even renting a car to get to and from certain islands. So heritage and culture is very important to the locals of French Polynesia. They favor France's independence and take it very seriously there. They take pride in their heritage, land, and even their dancing. Tourists can explore these aspects in a variety of ways, and those include dancing lessons on every corner of the island, heritage tours, and visit the Tahitian museums, which you will learn even more about their past history. So for the tourists who are looking for more of an eco-friendly location, Tahiti would be the place for you. Tahiti and Bora Bora are going to be the most popular locations when you are visiting these islands, but Tahiti would be the one who participates the most in eco-friendly activities. These activities include jet skiing, ITI diving, Mount ATV tours, paddleboarding, and more. They also have lots of resorts and spas that are eco-friendly. To make you 100% confident that you are participating in eco-friendly environments and activities, they have all been certified by the Tahiti Ecotourism Travel Member. So French Polynesians' agriculture, they flourish and rejuvenate off of farming. Farming is one of the primary means of survival for the residents of French Polynesia. This is how they get their income and provide for their families through farming. And these farms include vanilla farms, coconut farms, which are only located on the outskirts of the islands, and dairy farms as well. Make sure to check all of these out during your stay because you'll learn even more about their culture. So tourism is growing daily on that, on the islands and continually growing, but it is widely known for the country of French Polynesia, and on average, this country has over 200,000 visitors each year. French Polynesia's goal is to raise that statistic to 500,000 by the year of 2020. Considering that tourism will hopefully skyrocket within the next 2 years, the French Polynesian residents really need to take into consideration how tourism affects their land, and tourists need to be more aware of that whenever they are traveling there. So with every positive comes a negative, and tourism has both positive and negative effects on French Polynesia. Tourism is a fortunate aspect to bring to this area because it is a major money earner. Although tourism is not evenly distributed amongst the islands, they all benefit from tourism in some sort of way. So like I said earlier, Tahiti and Bora Bora are the most popular over them, and those two cities/islands are going to benefit from the most. That is because, again, the year-round warm weather, the beautiful scenic views, and volcanic peaks. So tourists spend over 335 million euros each year. This exceeds any amount that is received from local imports. Tourism provides this country with finances that they would not be able to retrieve on their own. So while you are there, make sure you show grace and thanksgiving to the locals for giving them their time, and give whenever you can because they could really need it. Like I said, with every positive comes a negative, and so like Tahiti and Bora Bora, a negative is that tourism decreases biodiversity and leaves no room for local businesses. So where there's constantly hotels and resorts going up, they're taking space away from the local businesses. And even though that's a good thing for the tourist, it can kind of be a bad thing for the locals. Speaking of the locals and tourism, disrespect can be a huge thing on this island just because people are in vacation mode and think that they are above the rules on everything when they are traveling. But whenever you go there, just remember to respect your locals and treat them the way that you would want to be treated whenever they are visiting your land. So whether you choose to visit French Polynesia in the summer season or the winter, you will always be welcomed with a warm climate and a warm welcome. Things to remember whenever you are here is, again, to respect the locals, their land, their religion, their culture, and their heritage. Take as many tours as possible. Taste the delicious cuisine and learn their language the best that you can. Take advantage of your time here. And I promise you won't regret it. Thank you.